What if there was a way for you to attract more qualified leads and convert them into buyers without having to learn another tool, install a bunch of crazy stuff, or spend a bunch of money on some strategy that just doesn't get the job done? Well, that's what the followup.com VIP program is. So in just a few seconds, you're going to actually be whisked into a members only area where you will be able to point and click and have every single secret and tool you need to get all of your follow-up dialed in and fixed once and for all. So before I get into that, let me just illustrate for you the power of follow-up. So in 16 years of working in the trenches with personally over 10,000 businesses, by far the number one lever that we can pull in sales and marketing is your follow-up. So let me just illustrate that for you. So for context, this is a tool that I engineered that literally will show you the impact of follow-up based on calculations. And this isn't just something that I pulled from thin air. This is a weighted formula that is based on statistics and research done from sources like Harvard. So this is as legitimate as it gets. So let's establish a baseline. So your average business is, we break down follow-up into three components. So how fast do you follow up, how much do you follow up, and how well do you follow up? So your average company is going to take 24 hours, if at all, to follow up. Many of them don't follow up with every lead. How many touch points the average company will at most touch them once or twice? And then is your average company going to be, how well are they going to follow up? Are they going to be doing things like SMS and some other strategies that actually work? And the answer is no to most companies. So if you fall above this, that's awesome. But if you fall here, that's pretty much average. So the only assumption here is that if I were to hand you 4 qualified leads that want to buy from you, you're going to close 50% of them, or you're going to close 2 deals. So for every 100 leads, the assumption is at 50% conversion rate, you're going to close 2 of them. So that's a pretty standard business, how they would calculate out how the math would fall. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and let's see what the difference will be if we pull some of these levers. So let's say instead of it taking 24 hours, or if at all, we get that down to 1 hour. So when you get a new lead in, look at the huge difference that alone has made. So instead of closing 2 deals, we're going to go up to 6 deals. So we've already 3x'd our total closed deals by simply pulling that lever. Okay, so for every 100 leads, again, we're not changing anything else. We're going to close 3 times as many deals. So and by the way, all of this, how do we do this? It's all included in VIP. So let's pull another lever. Let's say that instead of 1 or 2 follow-ups, we are going to bump that up to 3 to 5. Now we've gone from 2 deals to 9 deals. Okay, so this is a huge, these are huge levers. Okay, now let's really crank it up, and let's say that we're going to start really doing a good job of how well we follow up. So we're going to add in things like SMS and some other well-optimized follow-up strategies that actually work. So now we're going to double our already more than tripled number of deals that will close by adding in that powerful lever. So again, we started at 2 deals. We have spent no more money on ads. We have done nothing but basically optimize and roll out our follow-up. So let's go all in. Let's go crazy. And let's say that we're going to get our response time down to 5 minutes or less. And we're going to send 6 to 10 total follow-ups. And we're going to go from 2 closed deals to up to 35. Now, granted, I will say that this is a very mature business. Very few businesses will ever get to this level, and very, very few will get to this level at scale. But the ones that do, that I see firsthand, are literally printing money, and it is almost unfair what they're able to do as compared to other companies, and they don't even know what they're missing. So now you see it firsthand. Granted, too, the sales cycle will be a tad bit longer, obviously, when you're going thoroughly through 6 to 10 touch points, but it really boils down to, and I get into this further in the VIP program. It's a timing thing combined with being first. Okay, so the stats don't lie. 78% of customers buy from the first to respond. So I'll tell you right now, if you've been ghosted by a lead, that's probably why. Okay, so you got to get here as best you can. At least you got to get here. So with that being said, the next natural question or thing to do is, how do we do this? How do we implement this? All right, well, basically join VIP, and inside you're going to have access to lots of tools that complement your existing tech, your existing tools, your existing CRM. It's meant to literally feed you what you're missing there, because I'm sure your CRM is not fully built out. None of them are. I've worked inside of many businesses, and I've never seen one that has had all of their follow-up completely dialed in. So that's what this is designed to do, is to help you and your team, enable you to equip you to bring more of this in-house, get better output faster and cheaper. So it's going to require nearly no time from you. I'll show you that here right now. In fact, it's going to instantly spit out money-snatching sales letters, email campaigns, SMS text sequences, direct mail pieces, VSL scripts, you name it. You used to have to pay tens of thousands of dollars for world-class copywriting. Now it's all included in VIP. So let me show you this really quick. So here's your personal world-class copywriter. So no, this is not ChatGPT. This is not some AI you can just go spit out world-class copy. This is something that you cannot replicate. This is 16 years of in the trenches copywriting from yours truly. And that is some serious secret sauce that you can't just go and emulate this. So with that being said, it's as easy as this. So let's say that we want a sales letter and we want it to be in this tone. Just choose your tone, choose basically the style. I'm going to go to the how-to here empathetically, and I'm going to do a sales letter. We could choose whatever type of copy output we want. What is our business or offer? And then just tell it a little bit of instruction on what we're looking for, and we click ask. Now, while that's writing a world-class sales letter that you'd have to pay me personally $25,000 at least, and it would take me between 2 and 4 weeks to deliver it to you, you're going to get that in about 9 seconds. While that's writing, we can also go over to the same thing with emails this time. Why don't we get some email swipes? So boom, we're going to go ahead and get some email swipes for the VIP program here. I want to convince the reader while you'll never have to write emails again from scratch, and while you'll never, will you be able to leverage FollowUp to grow your business? You'll never have to look at a blank screen again, all that good stuff. And bam, look, we've got a full-length, really, really well-written email. Now, granted, is this going to be perfect immediately? Not always, but at the very least, this is an amazing foundation or base that you can just build off of. And a lot of times it will nail it first time. So with that being said, you can read through on your own and just see, this is hit pause, read this. This is, I did not stack the deck. I literally hit ask, and it's come written perfectly almost the first try. If you don't like it, you hate it, whatever, just click try again, switch up your instruction, whatever you want to do there, change the type and the style. So while that's writing an all new version from one click, which here we go, it is. Do you feel like you're constantly stuck in the hamster wheel of writing countless follow-up emails, and yet your business seems to be stuck in the same spot? I bet you're thinking there must be a better way. Well, you're not alone. So did you know that a well-planned, multi-touch, timely, and human outreach strategy can transform your follow-up game and potentially your business's growth? Imagine never having to write another email from scratch ever again. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if I told you that it's possible? Bam, here we are. So do you see how this is pretty darn good? So I don't know what you've been doing for your copy to get your follow-ups done, but this is going to probably beat that in both quality, total output, and price. So there's nothing like it. Let's go back, check on our sales letter. So here we go. In a matter of 9 seconds, we have a full-on sales letter going on here. So again, this is just kind of a placeholder 6-figure launch formula. And here we go. Feeling trapped in your 9-to-5 corporate grind? Are you tired of trading your invaluable time for a paycheck that barely covers the bills? Are you yearning for more out of your life, perhaps a career that allows you to live on your terms? If you answer yes to any of these questions, you're not alone. Countless talented individuals like you are stuck in jobs that drain their life force, leaving no room for joy, freedom, or personal growth. They know there's a better way, but they're unsure how to break free. What if I told you there's a proven path? Like, I mean, I could keep reading this. This is not written by a robot. Like, this is as legitimate as you can get in 9 seconds, and for the price you're paying. Like, this is incredible. So there's your sales letter. There's your email swipes. How long would that take you to craft those, or me from scratch? A whole lot longer than this. So that's just a couple of what your items that your copywriter can spit out for you instantly. This is another really cool one. So go and just follow my social media. You'll see that I put out more social media content than almost anybody. And I don't hire an expensive team like everybody else that is on that level. I actually use this. So I use it from my phone typically because it's easy and fast. And I can do it from anywhere. You can use your computer, phone, both, whatever you want to do. So basically, this is kind of a cool way to do this. So this works for organic. It works for on any platform you're on. It's all optimized. And it also works if you want to, use this wherever you want. So it's really up to you. There's a lot of our members that are doing really cool things outside the box with this stuff. So let's say we want to do some quotes and we want to quote famous actresses. We have, let's call it I'm going to do something crazy here. Let's say we have an organic garden page or something, right? So let's give some valuable tips on why people should grow their own organic vegetables and fruit. Let's optimize for Facebook, make it educational in tone, and let's do normal instead of short. Here we go. In 9 seconds, we've got 5 posts to choose from. I love this one. Audrey Hepburn, nature never hurries, yet everything is accomplished. And then it literally ties that into a organic, awesome, well-written Facebook post, because that's what we asked for. And that thing's ready to go. We can go, literally post that right now, or you can just go through and see, the different options it gives us. But all this stuff, I mean, look at how much time that's going to save you. And it doesn't sacrifice quality. This isn't robotic crap that it's puking out like, ChatGPT would. Now, let's say that we hate it. Okay, great. Just click retry. Well, that's thinking, and it gives it about 9 seconds. Let's go look at another quick, idea for you. So you can, out the box, it'll write sales letters, emails, SMS, and direct mail pieces. But if you hit other, you can instruct to write basically anything you want. So let's say our name's John Johnson. We want to write a LinkedIn bio where we can kind of keep our eyes open. We're an 8-year sales rep, veteran in the automotive industry. We want to see, if anybody's interested in giving us if there's a better job for us. So now this is not going to be perfect first try, but that's okay. I mean, it's like 80% there. Think of how much time that's saving. So, and most people can't write this close to this anyway, but basically, I mean, read this. It's like, it's pretty darn cool. I'm not your traditional sales rep. My approach is intoxicating blend of grit, strategy, and deep-seated understanding of customer psychology. Like a chess grandmaster, I anticipate moves before they're made, positioning myself and my team for success. Why automotive industry? Well, it's the Mount Everest of sales, tough as nails. And if you can sell here, you can sell anywhere. And I didn't just survive, I thrived. What if I told you my skills are transferable? Consider me a Swift Army knife, ready to deploy my expertise wherever it's needed most. In SaaS, real estate, blah, blah, blah. You get it, okay? Let's say you hate it. Boom, hit try again. So let's go back to these posts. Awesome, look at this. We got another one from Audrey Hepburn. And now we're using hashtags and everything. It's like ready to go. So This is just amazing. This is going to change the world. Obviously, it already is, and I'm just so glad that you're getting a chance to get in on this now. So here we go. We got another version of the LinkedIn bio. Awesome. If you don't like how it put it out, just change it. Change up the post type. Change the tone. Go ahead and give it a little bit different instruction, and get it perfect. Okay. Now let's go to another one. Let's say that we want a video script. Let's say that we have a funding offer for businesses and we want to create a video sales letter. Okay. Boom. We can tell it to create a video sales letter, give it a clear little bit of an instruction, and bam, it literally shows you the entire thing, gives you an entire scene by scene with voiceover and everything. Like, you'd have to pay literally thousands of dollars for all this copy that I'm handing you right here inside of VIP. Okay. So obviously this is just like incredibly valuable stuff. You'd have to pay me, obviously tens of thousands, or if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for all this copy. It's all inside of VIP. And again, you're going to be able to make, not only just write all of the copy you need, park your team in front of this. You're going to get better organic social media posts and more of them than, from the hired social media experts, even faster. You're going to create winning copy, winning campaigns from the get-go, because this is all engineered from literally, it's inspired by past winners. So it's not just guessing like almost everybody else does. So you're going to save so much money on copy, and that's just scratching the surface for what's in VIP. Not to mention, optimizing your entire follow-up system so that you're pulling this entire thing off as best you can. I mean, it's unbelievable. So with that being said, I would highly recommend. There's also nothing complicated. There's no painful onboarding things to install. You're going to be in 35 seconds from now. You're going to click this red button. Okay. You're going to go through the checkout process. You're going to instantly be able to get your login, and you're going to be in and writing, using the copywriting, the personal copywriter, world-class copy is going to come spitting out. You're going to have all access to all the tools, all the trainings, every single thing you need to optimize your follow-up is all inside of there. I would highly recommend you to join VIP before the price goes up again. Obviously, this is insanely valuable. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click this red button right here. You'll get instant access. You'll create your login in the next screen, and you'll get started immediately. So click the red button, join VIP, and I'll be there to welcome you, and we'll see you inside.